What is going on, guys? It is Skull here today, putting guys another video on the channel, and today I'm gonna be dropping a banger. I'm gonna be giving you guys the best defensive tips in NBA 2K19, and these are not settings; these are our tips. Now, before we start, though, let me clarify something. There is not gonna be a single tip in here that is just like jaw-dropping, game-changing. Like some of these tips, even the best 2K players forget to do, and they just get lazy and they don't do them. So if you play a lot of 2K, you've heard these tips, so don't be expecting like a game-changing tip, because these are all simple tips, but we tend to forget these tips, which, you know, kind of causes us to lose a little more than we actually should. But today I'm going to be talking about defensive tips, guys. So, my first tip, this is a big one, and this is kind of a mental type thing when it comes to defense in NBA 2K19. That is when you are getting blown out, like I'm talking like, or you're losing by a lot, nothing seems to be going on your way offensively or defensively, you're just having a terrible game. Stay calm. This is one of the biggest things in NBA 2K19, and I think my biggest improvement this year upon winning games is staying calm. I still rage, don't get me wrong, I still have, like, we all will rage, okay, but to try your best to control that rage, because that's just going to make the situation worse. You're going to go down the offensive end and put up stupid shots, and then they're going to get the rebound for an easy fast break bucket. You need to stay calm in order to have the elite defense, and even when nothing's going your way, because I've had so many games turned around when I'm losing by 20 and I come back just because of me staying calm, kind of mixing up my quick settings mid-game about, like, you know, no threes focused on and stuff like that. Stay calm. That is my first tip. Very, very important tip. Second tip, and now there's a pro and there's mainly pros to this tip, but there's like one small con, which the con really the pros totally outweigh the con. And that is literally just to hit triangle on every time your opponent shoots. Even if you're not even close to that opponent, for some reason, you will have a better chance of them missing, even if you're not that close to them, if you just press triangle when they shoot. I don't know what it is, but it's better than just holding your analog stick up, because that's what they say you should do to contest a shot. It is way better just to take the risk for a foul, which is the con, shooting foul, which hardly ever happens. It is way better just to hit triangle. And because I'm going to tell you right now, not many people do this, and we all know that we should do this, we just forget to, and I've won so many games. This is a team I have in my team, some my team gameplay. I've beaten so many god squads off just jumping on everything, and that jumping on everything also translates to getting people angry. Like, you don't understand, I've gotten so many people cussing me out in games and, like, just getting mad at themselves, and that's, you know, what happens there. They start taking dumb shots. Jump on everything, they'll miss BS. That's my second tip. My third tip. Now, this one is also a really, really good tip that we tend to forget. And this one is something we're all guilty of. We all forget this, but this is something we all forget. Like, and I don't understand. Like, I'm kind of finally getting past that phase where I don't do this anymore. But never get too comfortable with your lead. Always approach a game like when you're playing 2K, you're beating somebody by 20, especially online. Always play your best defense. Play the defense you were playing, like, at the start of the game when it was tied. Treat the game as if you are down by 10 and playing lockdown defense. Because I'm going to tell you what, comebacks can happen so quick. It always happens in 2K. You're like, oh, I'm safe. You're up by 30. And like that, one quarter goes by, then they get 10 points closer. Another quarter, they get 10 points even closer. And then before you know it, they're back in the game. So always make sure you're on your A game defensively, because you will lose games. You will get so angry at yourself for blowing games because you start zoning out when you get that 10-point to 20-point lead. For some reason, we all tend to do this at times, and that's probably the biggest tip here, is just never get comfortable with your lead. And now here's another tip. This tip is for more of the my team users. This is the fourth tip. And well, this is for just people that struggle with defense in general. Now, all the mental badges in 2K, you know, you got, like, when I mean by mental badges, some of the mental badges I'll name are like Championship DNA or Microwave Badge. Like, those are the mental badges. And one of the biggest things I could suggest, especially for the my team users, is picking up a player that has the defensive anchor badge, and preferably a center. I'm gonna tell you what, the defensive anchor badge, it's a mental badge. It affects your team's defense so well. Everyone plays so much smarter, and I've tested this. I have tested this multiple times over the course of so far of this game, and you can just tell my team plays way better with Tyson Chandler in the game, who has the defensive anchor badge, than if he's not on the court. So try to find that player that really, what's the word I'm looking for, that has that defensive anchor badge, and you will quickly notice a big change in your defense, and I mean that in a good way. In the 5th tip, and I'm kind of like thinking of these on the fly, guys. Like I'm making sure before I upload this that I've said all my tips, but this might be the last tip. It might not. The 5th tip I have to say is this one's also really big. So listen to what I have to say. Adjust your defense mid-game, or like quickly try to like learn from how the guy's playing. Like try to narrow down how the guy plays, so when you go into the second quarter, you get full out know how the player prefers to score. Does he like the mid-range? Does your opponent like the three-pointer more? Does he like driving to the basket more? And like, let's say if he likes to shoot more, go over the screens. If he likes to drive more, go under screens. That is another huge tip. It's really simple. And I think, like, I've learned to do that, and I think once you learn to do that too, you will do so much better. You will win so many more games, and who knows, you could be the greatest NBA 2K defender of all time. But yeah, guys, I think that's all my tips. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoy this. If you guys want some more defensive videos, please be sure to let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. Remember to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I post so many 2K videos like every single week, and you will not regret taking 1 second out of your day to hit that subscribe button. But thank you guys so much for watching. It is Scully. Have an amazing day, guys.